With one successful presentation under my belt, I couldn't wait to meet another group of strong women on the second stop on my speaking tour, the Washington Redskins Cheerleaders. I had never thought to speak to this kind of group, so when they reached out to be a part of this series, I was really interested in learning more about the women that look pretty perfect on TV. Listen Lucy and the acceptance movement are my ways of spreading the message of self-love and less judgment to everyone I can. I want to help people see that they are not alone. We're spreading the acceptance movement to people around America to encourage them to work on accepting and loving themselves and to create a less judgmental world. My very first speaking tour takes us to Washington, D.C., Cleveland, Ohio, and my hometown, Pittsburgh.
Welcome to the acceptance movement.
I was really excited to listen to the cheerleader stories and learn what they had to say about self-acceptance. But at the last minute, the acceptance movement took an unexpected detour when we found out that we wouldn't be able to actually interview the cheerleaders for our documentary.
Good, how are you?
Good, are you okay?
Yeah, I just feel, I feel bad that this is all happening, and so I don't know.
Don't feel bad. You only have so much control. I'm not gonna lie, I was crushed. How do you break a stigma without talking about it? How do you add depth to people without hearing their voices? This last minute change threw a giant wrench in our plan and left me feeling super anxious. So we're just working through it an hour before we set up, which is not ideal for someone with anxiety. Sometimes life's hard. But we walked into the unknown, still very eager to meet these women and learn about who they are. Anybody in here ever struggle with accepting themselves? Raise your hand if you have. Okay, lovely. So you've all been there. I hope no one in this room has battled mental disorders, but if you had, you know how difficult it is to explain. It's a really, really, really lonely feeling. I was either having a panic attack every day for my first 2 years of college, or I was fighting off a panic attack every day, and I went from being this super involved, lively teenager in high school to like a shell of that person where I was just not myself anymore. But I was also really scared of admitting it to myself and being like, okay, you're a crazy person and you need to get some help. And that really stinks because I got so much worse because I wasn't doing anything. All these solutions were in front of me and all these people were trying to help me, and I couldn't go because of my own pride, because I was scared what people were gonna say about me. These women are beautiful and charismatic. There's no doubt about that. But what really surprised me was how dynamic they are outside of cheerleading. There were therapists, PhDs, single mothers, teachers, and so many other admirable women in the crowd. And while they may exude happiness and confidence on the surface, talking with them even briefly showed me that they too experience self-doubt and insecurities, just like me and the many Listen Lucy writers. I was in therapy for 4 years at Mercyhurst, which possibly gave me my life back. And through therapy, I have learned the importance of writing and creative expression. What I found was when I wasn't having a panic attack, and when I was calm and together, I could sit down and write out what happened. I could write what happened during a panic attack. I could write about what was stressing me out. I could write about what it felt like. And I slowly learned the tools to explain to people what was happening to me. What do you love about yourself?
My smile.
Oh, that's such a good one. That is, and you have a great smile.
Yeah.
No matter how many times I present, it's still difficult for me to open up about my personal struggles. But it's days like this that remind me just how important it is. After all, it's impossible to heal if we don't acknowledge what's wrong in the first place. Despite some hiccups, this experience showed us that while the acceptance movement is all things positive, that doesn't mean every organization is ready and willing to open up about the very normal, real-life struggles their members are going through. This isn't bad, it just means our work isn't done. And I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Welcome to the acceptance movement!
Next time on the Acceptance Movement, we travel to Cleveland, Ohio to spread our good vibes to a new crowd at John Carroll University. What up, LeBron?